Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Overnight was relatively quiet, even though the Australian dollar did edge up slightly and still focuses on the key level of 63.55. A point here that if breached, which should give further indication to the bull case and look towards 64.25.40 and maybe even higher towards the next objective, which is around 65 cents. Any pullback would see support from 62.80 as minor and a base still holding roughly around 61.60-65. The dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, was hardly changed as it hovers around the 20-year highs of 111.80. The euro, however, still looks towards that top side resistance and also a downtrend that comes from the beginning of this year of around 114, and therefore a break of 99 figure 35 could give further indications to the bull case and maybe even give a trajectory towards the region of 101 to 103. In light of the pattern, I would like to see this all a little bit stronger to support the top side in case we see another rejection like we saw in October and also quite a strong rejection in September. One thing to note though, it seems that we get to the top side of the range at the beginning of each month, with October the beginning, September the beginning, and also we can see here, which was the beginning of, or close to it, of August. So no doubt the market is a little bit nervous as it gets a little bit towards that top side in case we get a rejection, because that would see the market plummet back towards 96.75.80. That is, as I mentioned, a rejection. But the market is holding steady since the engulfing candle was confirmed at 97.95. So therefore, let's see if we can get this break. And if so, could see the dollar tumble a little bit more to the 109 region. Looking at the pattern for dollar yen, the market's still not backing down, and it is a little bit puzzling. The fact is that we did see an intervention from around 143, 144, but the market has been holding steady for quite a number of days and now looks towards this level of 149.25. Break above there could give even scope up towards 150, but I do say it will be a hair-raising experience due to the fact is that if we do see an intervention from the Bank of Japan, then we could easily see 5 to 6 big figures erased. The sterling still maintaining its slight firm bias and therefore looking towards this resistance that has been a little bit of a challenge for the bulls over the last week or so. And it comes in at 114.95. A clear break above there would give further indication towards that 118 target. For the start of the day though, I feel the market may be a little bit still firmer due to the pattern that's holding, so therefore the immediate objective holds to around 113.5, which is nearly there now at 114.40.45. Gold price action was still a little bit mixed since the rejection of that top side of 1,680. Nevertheless, keeping an eye on these technicals, they still remain weak. And if we get any kind of rejection from 1,656 or above 1,664 to 66, then I feel that the market will take the next down test again, and that is look towards the region that we can see posted around 1,621 to 26. Finishing up with oil, the market hit its objective overnight at $81 a barrel, and as we can see here, still looks a little bit heavy. In light of the pattern, let's see if we get one more test, but do be on your guard, as previously we've seen around this region of $81 some demand. The market still seems a little bit heavy from a technical point with the MACD just going through the 0 point. Nevertheless, a close under 81 would see further scope to $78 to $79 a barrel. Any advancement to the upside should find resistance for the day at 83.60.80. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report, and I hope you enjoyed a great start to the day.